Hey guys, it's Olivia and I'm back with another video. So you guys just saw my intro, right? You saw my name written across the screen and then it zoomed in and here I am. In this week's video, I'm going to show you guys how I write on my YouTube videos. But before we get into the video, be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Monday. I make anywhere from tutorials like this to Uber Eats videos to how to make money online videos. And with all that being said, let's get into this week's video. So for the purpose of this week's video, I am going to be using my iPad and my Apple Pencil, but this is also available on Android devices. Like let's say you have a Note phone which comes with a stylus. You can do this as well because the app we're going to use today is available in both the App Store and the Google Play Store. Also, if you don't have a tablet with a stylus or a phone with a stylus, you can do this with just your phone and your finger, but it's better if you have an actual pencil. So now that we've said all that, this is what we're going to do. So this is my test footage. Hey guys, I'm Olivia Henry and this is my YouTube channel. And we're going to put some writing on that video. So now we're on my iPad and the app we're going to be using today is called Flip-a-Clip. This is the icon right here. And there is a premium version of Flip-a-Clip. However, everything I'm going to show you today can be done with the free version. So first we're going to talk about what you do if you want entire words to pop up on the screen in your handwriting. So we're going to open Flip-a-Clip and you're going to start a new project by clicking this plus button. I'm going to name this animation. Then for the background, you're going to want to make it green. So I'm going to select the paint bucket, select the color green, and go to the very edge. Then for canvas size, I'm going to choose YouTube 1080p because that is the resolution of the video you are watching. Got it. And then frames per second. Flip-a-Clip is an animation app, but we're not actually going to be animating today. So the frames don't really matter, but I'm just going to set it to 1 so that the file size is smaller. This is everything you need and create project. So the tool we're going to be using is the pen tool. As you can see, it's already selected. So if I tap the pen, I can choose how thick I want the pen to be by clicking and holding and dragging up or down. I'll go to about 14 pixels. Then for the color, pick the color that you want your text to be. I personally am going to choose white. So then I'm just going to resize the canvas so that I can see the entire thing. And I'm just going to write. So in my test footage, I said, I'm Olivia Henry and this is my YouTube channel. So the words I want to pop up on the screen are the words that I said. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write Olivia. Then I'm going to copy, which is this button right here. And then I'm going to create a new frame. So click the blank plus at the bottom. And then I'm going to paste it, which is this button right here. Then I'm going to write Henry. And then copy, new frame, paste. And I'm going to repeat that until I've written out all the words that I want to write. Okay, so I've written all of them out. So if I go frame by frame, Olivia Henry, and this is my YouTube channel as I scroll through the different frames. So then I'm going to want to put this on my computer so that I can edit it. So if you have the premium version of Flip-a-Clip, then you can export your projects without a watermark. However, if you don't have the premium version, then when you export it, you're going to have a watermark. So for those of you who don't have the premium version of Flip-a-Clip, what you can do is for each frame, take a screenshot and crop it down to just the green rectangle. And then save that to your camera roll and then airdrop each of the pictures to your computer. For those of you who have the premium version of Flip-a-Clip, what you would do is click the 3 dots in the top right corner, click Make Movie, and change the format from MP4 to a PNG sequence. And then click Make Movie. So now that the movie is made, I'm going to click More, and then I'm going to airdrop it to my laptop. So now I'm on my laptop, and as you can see, I have the writing tutorial video.zip file, which contains all of the pictures from the writing that we just did on the iPad. So if I double click this, it'll unzip the file, and then if I click the folder, you'll see that we have all of the frames from earlier. So as you can see, I have Final Cut Pro open in the background, which is the editing software that I use. So then if I take all of these pictures and I drag them over to my project, now I have each of the individual frames. And as you can see in the timeline, I already have the test video that I showed you earlier. So if I select all of the frames and I drag them over top of my video, then I can line up each frame in time with the video so the words show up as I say them. So as you can see, I just brought the pictures over top of my video, and you only see the words and not my video. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna green screen it. So we're gonna take out the green and you're only gonna see the words. So if I go over to Effects and I scroll through the menu and I click Keying, and then I take Keyer and I drag it over this picture, then as you can see, the green is gone and all that's left is my name. So then if I drag the keyer effect over to each picture, it will do that. So now I'm going to line up the pictures with the video. So I have lined everything up and this is what it looks like. Hey guys, I'm Olivia Henry and this is my YouTube channel. So that is one way to get your handwriting in your video, writing a word and adding a word in each frame. Now, the next type of writing you could do is have it writing in real time, so you can see the letters as they're being written. So this is how you do that. So once again, we want the same words, Olivia Henry, and this is my YouTube channel. So in order to get that done, you have the same project settings for flip clip, same green background, everything like that. But now what you're gonna do is you're going to do a screen recording on your iPad as you're writing it. So as you can see, I already have a screen recording going on because I'm filming this tutorial, but now I'm going to record myself writing. So let me do that. Okay, then you're going to stop the screen recording, and then you're going to go to your photos. You're going to find the screen recording you just made, and then you're going to airdrop that to your computer. So now I'm back on my computer, and as you can see, I have the screen recording that was just sent over from my iPad, and I'm going to click and drag it into Final Cut. So now, as you can see, I have my test footage, and I'm going to take the video and I'm going to drag it over top. If it has any audio in it, you can mute it. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to crop the video to only the green. Then we're going to do what we did before. We're going to go to Effects, Keying, drag the keyer over. So now the green is gone. And then we're going to drag through the video and find where we start writing. So we're going to cut off anything before. And now we're going to do exactly what we did before. Make it so that the words start writing in time with when you're saying the words. So pretty much what I'm going to do is I put this black screen over top of my video because that's where I start saying the words that I wanted to write on the screen. And because the words are white and my background is white, I put this little black screen and then lowered the opacity. So here's the video without the black screen. Here is it with the black screen. And I just lowered the opacity. So this is it with full opacity. And then I just lowered it to 60%. So the reason why I say all that is the length of this is 2 seconds and 38 frames. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on my video, and I'm going to click the speed. I'm going to make it custom, and I'm going to change the duration from 24 seconds and 27 frames to 2 seconds and 38 frames. So now it's going to be exactly the same length as when I'm talking. And now let's watch it. Hey guys, I'm Olivia Henry, and this is my YouTube channel. So there, it's as simple as that. If you want the words to come up one by one, write the word, create a new frame, write the next word, etc. If you want to see the words as they're being written, do a screen recording as you're writing, and then line up the screen recording with your video. And there you go. One more thing I want to say, as you could see throughout the video, the way we were achieving this was using a green screen. So you make a green background and then you write on top of it in any color you want. And then when you layer that on top of your main video and take out the green background, it looks like you're writing directly on the video. You could also do this the other way. So as you can see by my intro, I'm actually writing in clear. So what I'm doing is I'm picking a background and then writing in the color green. So the writing itself becomes invisible because I write it in green and then key out the green. So let me just show you a quick way to do that. So I'm going to make a new project and I'm going to pick a background photo instead of the paint bucket, and I'll pick a photo from off my iPad. I chose this one because it's my YouTube background. So click done, change the canvas size to 1080, make the frames per second 1, create project. So now if I want to write in clear, I can make my pencil the size that I want and then change the color to green. And so I could write, and then I can make my font really big and then erase the writing like this. So now I'm going to find my screen recording and I'm going to airdrop it over to my computer. And now let's edit it over there. So now we're on my computer. This is the video that I just filmed, and I'm going to click and drag it over into Final Cut. And then I'm going to click and drag it into my project, and I'm going to drag it above my test footage. Then we're going to mute it, and then I'm going to crop down to just the photo. Then I'm going to line it up so the words show up when I say them like I did before. So right as I finish writing, I'm going to cut the clip, and then I'm going to skip forward a little bit because this is the part where I changed the width of my pen and I don't want that to show up. So I'm going to wait till I start to scribble in green, and I'm going to go just before I start doing that, split it, and then put these two right after one another. So this first clip, I'm gonna make it 2 seconds and 38 frames. So now it's lined up with my talking, and then I'm going to move this right beside it, and I'm gonna extend my test clip a little bit, and I'm gonna speed this up from 16 seconds to 1 second. Then I didn't do the keying yet, so let me go to keyer, click and drag it over, and this is what it looks like. Hey guys, I'm Olivia Henry, and this is my YouTube channel. So I put the background, wrote in green, then took out the green to make it clear, and then by scribbling over everything in green, it erased everything. So pretty much what I'm trying to show you is there are so many ways that you can play around with this. You can write on a green background so that the writing shows up directly on your video, or you could write in green on an actual background so that you can write in the color clear and your video will peek out from behind it. And there's so many things that you can do while just using the color green. Green screens are a thing that I'm pretty sure everyone knows about. They use it in big movies, YouTubers use it, streamers use it, so that they can like be in the corner and then the game will still show up behind them. It's just a good way to take out whatever's in your background and only have what you want. So that's all for this week's video. I hope that this tutorial was helpful. If it was, give it a thumbs up. If you think your friends will enjoy it, be sure to share it with them. All my social media links will be down below in case you want to follow me on there. And be sure to subscribe to my channel because I make new videos every Monday, and I'll see you next Monday with a new video.